everyone. Welcome to The Shelves Have Eyes. I'm KrissyM, and I hope you all are doing well today. So, in today's episode, showing off my Kaya collection, we're going to start looking at her accessories. I'm very, very excited about that. I was excited to look at Kaya's outfits. I just don't know a lot about fashion. I could only say so much. I like food. I like cute things. I don't necessarily know more about it, but I'm very excited to talk about her accessories. I hope you guys are excited too. Okay, so we're gonna start actually with my favorite set because it's food. I have an obsession with food and things that look like food. Miniverse. So yeah, let's look at Kaya's foods. Yep, we're never gonna make a video. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm just gonna stare. I love this set. I love this set. It's Kaya's foods. I love the things that are food. And these are Kaya's. When Kaya was released in 2002, so was this set. The set, it came with this basket that has like little fake branches and leaves on the branches inside of it. There is a mat that comes with it. I think this is called a tule mat. Oh, they're these cute little things. These kamas roots. I believe that's how it's pronounced. They're so cute. They're stuck together. Talk about that later. There is mashed kamas root in a bowl. Oh wait, I messed that up. These are the kamas roots. These are the kamas roots. These are the roots. They look like bulbs. I totally forgot. I know it's in the set. I just forgot. These are what they start as, and then you mash it up, and then it becomes these. These are finger cakes. It comes with finger cakes, and then there are berries and pieces of salmon. It's so cute. I've already messed this up. Oh well, I know what I'm doing. I absolutely love this set. I have nothing to complain about other than the fact that the pieces are stuck together. That's just like what Mattel eventually did. They just either make things stuck together, or originally Pleasant Company or an early Mattel set would have things that were separate, and then they stuck them together. It's like a kid's safety reason. I understand, but they're stuck together. That annoys me. Everything else is just wonderful. And oh, I don't have the original set. I believe this is like the second or third version of the exact same set. I don't have the original one. I bought the one you could get in the store where all the pieces were stuck together. And actually, I really wish I did have that version just because of its like coolness factor. It was so cool. It was back when like there were magnet pieces, separate pieces. It's just gimmicky. I love that. All right, so first we'll look at the basket. We'll take the little branches out. I always tuck them in like this just because it keeps them out of the way and it looks cute. But you can take them. They don't have to be in here. There are these cute, look at these, look at the branches. I was just gonna talk about the basket. Be on track. No, isn't that great? They're like papery, but they have lovely detail on them. They look like real leaves. These are the branches. You get a bunch, and a bunch of them are stuck together and some of them are separate, and I believe they are supposed to be that way. They're not separate, they're still two together, but there's a bunch and then there's a fewer bunch. I think they're supposed to be like that. This is the basket. I've had this for a very long time, and I don't think that it has aged so much where the color is really different. This might have been a lighter sort of tan. The black is totally the same, but this might have been lighter. I think it pretty much looks the same. That's awesome. It's like a corn husk. It's like a corn husk basket. I used to make corn husk dolls when I was a kid. That's really cool. And it has this sort of pattern of like the black dyed corn husk on. This diagonal pattern, and they got the natural color. It's so cute. There are these little like, I assume, like faux hide ties that hold on. I wonder if this was supposed to be hair or whatever. That seems excessive. It could have been. It could just be yarn or, thread, string. Could just be that. But anyway, there's this handle. Do I want to call it the handle? It's like the part that goes over her shoulder. I've actually seen this displayed a couple different ways. You could it becomes sort of like a shoulder bag, and you could put this adorable part. Oh, it's braided. That's so cute. You could put this part over her shoulder, and so she could carry it that way. Isn't this a nice pattern that is on the don't call it a handle. What, God, shoulder strap. It's a strap. Call it a strap. That's a good word. And yeah, it's tied. It's knotted here and it hangs down. It's very cute. And I think this part can be tied around like her waist or her belt. I swear I saw it like that. I don't know if you could do that. Nah, that's right. I think there was an instruction pamphlet that came with this set. So I think it may have showed you, I don't know, but it may have showed you how she was appropriately supposed to wear it. It also showed you how to put the branches in. I don't have the pamphlet. I'm sorry. I tend to lose pamphlets. And I checked. I couldn't find it. So I would always put it in like this. But I think there was something where like you're supposed to be able to fit it through these cool little triangular opening pieces like up here. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to go, you know, and shove it through one of these, or if you're supposed to put like an individual leaf through here. That might actually make sense. And then it goes like that. That is so cool. So yeah, the leaves, the branches, I believe are included. So when she's done cooking, gathering, whatever it is she needs to do, and she puts everything in this basket, this covers it up and becomes like a leafy lid. I think that's my understanding. If you guys have the pamphlet out there, like the instructions, let me know how this is supposed to be put in and how it is supposed to be worn. And yes, we have berries. Aren't these so cute? There's just a little bit of like light paint on it. I think it's like a solid dark purple plastic piece, and they put some light paint on it to make the berries, maybe blueberries or something, to make them just pop a bit more, seem a bit more real. They're so cute. They're all stuck together. So when this first came out in 2002, there were like some separate pieces. There were like 3 or 4 separate pieces. I don't know if they were all individual berries. It may have been 4 pieces stuck together. It was still something that could be separated. There were magnets, so she could like pick the berries and then go boop, and it would join her little mountain of berries. Yeah, mine is really just a plastic mountain. It's very, very cute, but I loved the idea of a gimmick of a magnet. And they took that out, I think, around 2009 or 2007. There are 2 separate dates for when they changed things. Maybe this one was 2007. They got rid of the magnets, and it became a solid, cute berry piece. It's very beautiful, but I love the idea of the gimmick. And then there are these salmon pieces. Oh, they're not exactly the same. Everyone is a little bit different. Strips of salmon meat. And they're like cured, I guess. Like they've been drying. Oh my God, look at the shine on them. Look at the like ridges on them. That texture. There's like a little bit of color difference. I don't know which is like the base and which is the color they added, but there's like dark and light red to this cured salmon. I believe this cured salmon has always been the same. They never changed it. That's good. Why would they need to? Thank God they didn't fuse these together. That would be silly. I just realized I'm staring at everything. Everything looks like it's in perfect condition. Is this another one of my perfect condition sets? Oh, I'm gonna be so excited if it is. I'm not looking at my notes right now. I'm just staring at the food. So there are the 3 salmon pieces. 2 cute hummus roots. Yeah, these are the roots. I apologize. I get excited and forgetful. A lot. In the original set, there used to be 2. I think there were 2, and I don't think they were even exactly the same color. They might have been different, slightly different colors. Maybe they were the same color. If you have that set, let me know. I've seen pictures of it, but I have never seen it in real life, so I don't really know. But then, I think around 2009 or something, they fused them together and added 2 more, and they're exactly identical. That's okay. I'm used to them being fused. It doesn't really bother me, but the idea of them being 2 little completely separate pieces is amazing. Like, there's like the little brown, kind of almost black, little like bottoms to the bulb, like root. This I love. Little green top. So there are 4 hummus roots. Something I assume Native Americans, you know, like Kaya, would gather in order to create meals, which is why this is so cute. Okay, first we'll take out This is the bowl. I don't know what it's supposed to be made out of. It's made out of plastic. It's like translucent. You can sort of see through it. So shiny. But was this supposed to be made out of wood or like a horn, like a dark colored horn of something? It's like pretty big. Like this like fits in Kaya's hand. So it's like it's a pretty big bowl. I don't know what it was supposed to be made out of, and because it's so shiny, I don't know, is it harder or is it easier to see the pattern on it? It's not like a lot of detailing, but they tried. It's detailed enough for a Mattel product. I also think this has always been the same. And then this, look at how cute this is. This is the kamas root when it's been all mashed up. And it's hilarious. You got all of these things. Why is there no grindy thing, implement, utensil to help her mash? Why is there no masher with this set for her to make the mashed kamas? There's the kamas in the, like literally, this is so cute. It's like a step-by-step for her to make these little finger cakes. I love that. Why isn't there a masher? It makes no sense. It's like a smooth bottom to this creamy kamas mash. And there's like just some orange in it to show that there are just like, I don't know, bits of pulpy root vegetable bits in there or something. How cute. How cute. So yeah, I want like a masher, and she mashes it all up. And then yeah, you take like a bunch, and that's why I love these. The pattern is literally like you squeezing. Yeah, finger cakes. Look at these finger cakes. They're like two kind of darker, these are like a peachy color, and two very light creamy colored ones that have the sort of orange root stuff on them so that it matches with the mash. I feel like the mash is very light, so they should all look like this. So I don't know why these are darker. They made them darker just so it would look better and not just so samey. They're all stuck together. I'm just gonna keep saying that. It's always gonna annoy me, and it's a fact. I think there were always four, but they were separate, and I like that. They should be separate. And that's also something I think is a fact. You let me know if you agree with that or not. Look at that, look at that. See that? Because you squeeze the mash in your hands into these little finger cakes. I love it. Oh yeah, and the mat. I love all the stuff on the mat. You should at least be able to see the mat. You can see it, but now you can really see it. It's a mat. I believe it's called a Thule mat. They are just small, thin, wooden rods. They are literally the skewers I use when I make like sculpey beads. You could use these for like your barbecue to make kebabs. And they're held together tightly with this kind of string that's knotted at the ends. And yeah, I like that. It does fold, right? It does fold up. Oh man. So yeah, so she's all done. She could take it with her. I don't think it would fit in the basket. She'd probably have to carry this under her arm. Oh my God, it's so cute. And then yeah, she's all done. She has gathered and is going home, or she has dried the salmon, is going to go share it with her family. Like whatever, she's got to put it away. Just put like the raw materials. Let's put all the things like, yeah, that makes sense. We've been out gathering and drying. Oh my God, so cute. And we'll just put that like right over there. I don't know how these were supposed to be put in. They kind of seem to go in that way without causing damage. That's fantastic. So were they supposed to be kind of like that? I literally never really gave it much thought, so I would just go like that. But this might be the right way to do it. That's so cute. See, we got her hard work, her finger cakes she made. And let's see. Funny story. I've been collecting American Girl for years, but I am such an OCD collector. I get all of these things, and I literally display them. I've never put this on her, ever. As much as it's an adorable idea, my brain is like, why would I do that? Just display the food. This should be interesting. I've never actually done this. How does it work? We're gonna find out. This doesn't seem good. Okay, so now it can strangle her. No good. Oh my god. Did I do it? Did I actually make it? Yes. Can I make it look good though? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, look how cute that is. Yeah, Krissy, why'd you never do that before? I don't play with these dolls. I've never played with them. They've always just been displayed and cherished and worshipped. Look at that, you guys. She's all ready. She's all ready to travel. She made her finger cakes. Yeah, I've already built a scenario. So cute. Okay, now that I've done this, can I get it back off? I'm kind of curious. Can it go on her belt the way I saw it displayed, or is that not how it is intended and somebody just like did something cool and got very lucky it didn't all fall apart? Okay, so clearly these could not wrap around her. So I think you need to undo this. Oh my god, I don't know if I like what I just did. I've never done that! That's weird. But I think it works, you guys. Okay, difficult. I like the other way better. Whoa. All right, I don't think I'm gonna try and tie it. I don't trust it as much. I don't trust it. But look, you could do that. I don't know if you want to do that. Let me know if you like this. If you'd want to do that. I want to put it back. I want to put it back right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. I like that much better. I like that so much better. And I don't know. Can I go like that? You want to hold it? A little bit? Yes. Ta-da. That is Kaya's food set. Oh my goodness. Before I forget, this set was retired for some odd reason, but then brought back and was called Kaya's Trading Feast and Thule Mat. So the name got longer, and you can just see why they did that, you know, given the trading outfit. So I don't know why they took it away in the first place. She never does not need food. But yeah, they brought it back and changed the name without changing anything else about it, just so that it fit in with that trading outfit we looked at last video. My goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to move on. We're gonna have to move on. I could stare at this all day long. It is food. It's beautiful food. Putting this on her for the first time, that's so cool. I love it even more now. So this is my favorite set. Let me know if it's your favorite set. I will talk about this and stare at it all day long. So instead, let's move on and look at Kaya's doll and Cradleboard. So here we have Kaya's doll and Cradleboard set. It was also released in 2002, and you get a doll and a Cradleboard. That it is very true to the name of this set. This is Kaya's doll. Kaya's doll, I think, has a name, but I am sorry, I don't remember what it is. And there's just a cute little thing, a little face. I don't know if this was paint or if they're like the tiniest little stickers or just like, I don't know, fabric decal. I don't know how I want to describe that. But yeah, it feels very smooth. I wonder how they got the face on there. Isn't her hair so sweet? Look at the little braids. The little braids made with like real Kaya hair on the little ties. Yeah, it's like a little Kaya. There are the shells, and there are the beads that are in like a similar pattern to Kaya's meat outfit with a little tassel. There are black and white beads coming off of this. It's interesting, there are no red beads on Kaya's outfit. There are white and blue beads. There's no black beads either. So the doll is a little different, has her own personality, has this kind of cord belt. You like that? It's just tied in the back. You could say it was lazy, but it's perfect. I wonder if Kaya made this or if maybe like her mom or somebody made it for her. But it's so real. It looks like it was made. The little arms and the little feet. The little feet of the moccasins. It's just a little Kaya. It's a little Kaya doll. Isn't that cute? Oh, wait. I love that this is actually a separate part. You can't take it off, but I mean the realistic look of it being like a real doll that would look like its shoes do come off. Maybe her doll's shoes did come off. Or maybe they didn't. The illusion is there. It's absolutely adorable. It's just like her dress. It's kind of funny. Let me know if you see it. Does this look like a darker tan? It's literally the same fabric as Kaya's meat outfit. Same color. So this looks like her mute outfit. And on this side, doesn't it look a lot lighter? Do you feel like it got lightened? I never noticed this. I don't think I have a note of it. I feel like the fabric is much lighter than it is on the other side. Oh, time. What have you done to the adorable little doll? So this is her little doll. I absolutely adore, like, the realness of this whole thing. Like, it's meant to look like it was sewn together, to look like a little Native American girl just like Kaya. Like, that's amazingly, adorably real. It's also funny. It's like Kaya's version of a mini doll, because it's a mini her. Silly, but think about it. It's just great. She's got like a little doll like all little girls like want. They all want to have the little doll, looks like them, that they can push around like in the stroller, following around their mom or whatever, but she doesn't have a stroller. She's from 1764, so she's got a cradleboard. This is cradleboard. Native American, 1700s, stroller. It's how you carry it around, just like, you know, the moms carry around Native American babies. It's just very cute. I love it. I love it. Okay, I just wanted to be able to like show the whole thing. I feel like I couldn't even fit it in the screen. So this is supposed to replicate, especially like pattern-wise, here a Nez Perce baby's cradleboard. And cradleboards are like a Native American thing, so that's standard, but I wonder if this pattern, with all the cute yellow, definitely has a sun kind of thing to me. That would kind of make sense. The sun above the baby's head. It's everything. It's good luck. It's protection. It's everything. Like, I love that. Let me know what you think of this pattern. And it's cute. I don't know if these beads here are going back to like a quill theme, because there's the long sort of thin white beads. And then there are like these little, oh my God, they're like the thinnest little beads. They are black and like brown and white. There's yellow ones too, but I wonder if like these natural sort of colored ones, were they supposed to be like porcupine quills or whatever, or are they just beads? But they're in there. Look at that. See, so you have the strap, right? Strap. Don't know where that word went in my head. Yeah, you got the little strap, so that can also go on her back. That's so cute. So she's just like mom. And this tie is that lovely and elaborate, and it goes all the way down here so that you can untie this and you can put the doll in there. Cat hair? What is that? Yes, it looks like Moose Baby hair. Unacceptable. So anyway, yeah, this is tied here at the bottom. So you could do that, which obviously I have never done. That's the whole point. You loosen this. This is supposed to keep baby and doll in tight. I cannot put the doll in here at all. It is way too tight. We actually have to loosen this, and you just loosen up the center one. The center one is the one that's sort of like unlaces, comes loose. You don't want to touch these. Okay, so I've just learned, because I've never done this before, that you have to like loosen it till there's almost no tie left to even make it seem like it's to make it seem like it's manageable to do this. And I still don't know if she's going to fit. But cute little Kaya doll, kind of just scrunch her dress together a little bit. Oh my goodness, how cute! How cute! How far down is she supposed to slip down? Are her arms supposed to go in too? I feel like that's the deal. Like the whole body is supposed to be in there, so that like her head fits into that little space. What about her hair? I'm gonna leave her hair out. I don't need that getting messed up. It's so great. Okay, so you have to really. Okay, I don't know how much farther down I can get her. And yet she is not in there. That's hilarious. It feels like trying on my kids' shoes when they need like new shoes. I'm feeling for the toes. Yeah, her foot is down there and her head's supposed to be like here. Are you really supposed to shove her in? What? If you guys like played with this when you were a kid, this set, or if you played with it not as a kid, I don't judge. Look at me playing. Does it go all the way in? I don't feel like forcing it. And I'm crazy about Kaya's hair. I have to fix her hair so badly. I don't want to ruin this doll's hair. So this idea is beyond adorable. I don't know how well it works. Let me know if it works. Let me know if it's just me. But that's so cute. She got her own little doll in the little Cradleboard. You guys will also have to let me know if there was a pamphlet or instructions that came with this as well, because I figured out how to open it up and kind of get the doll in. How are you supposed to get it on her? This is the strap in the back. I already tried to get it on once, so I didn't have to do like so much like fiddling and being kind of confused. If I try to put it over her head, it kind of already is stuck. It's like a strange headpiece, like a sort of, you know, like a babupsy, because inside the lump was my twin. How are you supposed to get this on her? My assumption, because I don't know, like for the moment, is just like she's like a backpack. She's going to school with like, yeah, kind of like that. No, that doesn't work either. Doll falls. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know how to, I was all excited. I want to just like show off how everything looks and works and whatever. And I don't know about this one. You guys let me know how this one works. And let me know if you think that this doll and Cradleboard set is absolutely adorable. Let me know if you like it, what you do like it, and what you don't like about it. How do you fix that? Interesting. I really wanted to put it on her. Oh, you hug your doll anyway, though. Yeah. Yeah, she's your baby. That's so cute. I don't remember when I got this. I probably bought this when I bought Kaya. When I bought Kaya, I don't think I was already working at the store. Not yet. Yeah. Got her accessories, and probably bought maybe everything that was in her case at the time, which would have included this. So we're gonna go with that. And just a note on Mattel silliness. In 2019, they got rid of the Cradleboard part of the doll and Cradleboard, so it just became Kaya's doll. I'm glad she gets to keep her doll, but you took away the cuteness, the gimmick, the gimmick, the 1764 stroller that the kids like to push around. Why would you do that? Save money. I know, that's sad. Let me know if you like this set. Now we will look at Kaya's saddle and talk about how I don't have steps high. Yeah, I do not have steps high. Isn't that sad? End of story. Yeah, it's a little weird, but this is Kaya's saddle. It was released in 2002, noticing a pattern. Everything nice first came out in the beginning. Moving on. I love it. My mom got this for me. Oh my goodness, maybe it was one of the first things that anybody ever got me, that she ever got me, that I ever got when I started like building my collection. This was one of the first anythings. Accessories that my mom gave to me. I'm so thankful for it. Thank you, Mom. But how funny is it that she got this for me? Because we all thought I would get steps high someday. And I just never ended up getting steps high, which is just silly. The horses were more expensive. At the time, like, it just seemed like there were other things that I wanted. I was going to get it, and then slowly I stopped collecting, and I never got it. It seems so silly. So I've got a saddle. Thank you, Mom, but I've got no steps high. I just never took that step and bought steps high. So yeah, the saddle, it came with this saddle. This giant thing. Look how cool this is. And it came with a pad that I think goes right there. And then it came with like a blanket. It seems like a sheepskin kind of blanket. I think this goes underneath the saddle. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, steps high. I can't show it off. I could show off the stuff that I do have. It just seems so silly without steps high. And also because I don't have steps high, that means that I never put this on anything, just displayed. So its condition is perfect. Yay. So this part here is plastic. It is a dark, no, it's not dark brown. It seems dark because I want to compare it to like a bone kind of thing. It's plastic and it's kind of a light brown color. There's like indentations. It's trying to have texture. And there are bits of fringe, like faux hide fringe, I assume, at the ends, both ends. And isn't this cute? So this must be a horn or something? Yeah, it seems a little dark, whatever. Look at that prongy part. What do you put here? Do you put like her reins here or something like that? I will never know. Here is the bottom of the saddle. Seems like bicycle wheels. This is what holds it. Yeah, this red part. That's, yeah, dyed red. That's gonna go under steps high, and I guess through here. I guess you put it through here, knot it, so it stays on steps high. So that's just cool. I wonder what the holes are for. Can you put stuff in there? I don't know. So that holds it together. Yeah, I guess you can see the pattern. It's pretty. And it is the exact same thing on the other side. That's very interesting. There's like a lot of different color. This is almost like a dark tealy kind of blue. And maybe this is the same color, but because it's with the yellow, it seems green. So there's like a lot of different colors going on with this. That's so cool. So, God, I wish I had steps high. I really wish I had steps high, especially right now. I'm distracted. I don't have it, so just whatever. Steps High looked like this. Was released in 2002. Oh my God. Beautiful. An Appaloosa horse. Just gorgeous. Just the dark brown, almost black, but it's like a dark brown. The speckling. I'm trying to remember if Penny like stood the same way as Steps High. Maybe. Penny is the first historical horse I know about. And I wonder if they're in the same stance. But then, yeah, along came Steps High. So gorgeous. The speckling on that gorgeous thing. She had, like, reins sticking out of her mouth. It was like, or just, like, stuck to her face or something. That was a little weird. And there was a fringed blanket, I think, that she came with. It all went under the saddle or something. Then what was this for? I don't remember. Yeah, so then I guess over here I have to shove a picture of what the saddle looked like on Steps High, or maybe here it should take up the whole space. We should be able to see it somehow. So yeah, saddle shown on Steps High. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why don't I have it? Yeah, I only have one big horse actually at all. It's Jackson, and we will talk about that way later. I felt like having one horse was totally fine. I get Kaya's later. I never did. Now I wish, especially for this video, that I had it. I feel like I'm being very repetitive. Yeah, pad would like sit right here. It's cute. It's a little pad for Kaya to sit on, so she's not uncomfortable. It's sort of light brown color. It's not the same color as her outfit. It's closer in color to the adorned deerskin dress. And yeah, I guess this thing goes underneath like that. This is not very fulfilling. It's not very satisfying, is it? You know, I don't have a picture. I couldn't like find a picture or anything from like anybody else's collection on the internet where they were showing Kaya like in the saddle on Steps High. Is it even possible? Is it even possible? Oh my God. Oh my God, look! This is so weird and anticlimactic, but she can't even sit on it. Look how fun this saddle would be if I had Steps High. All right, so this was a great accessory because you needed a saddle if you had the horse, because Kaya could actually sit on it. That is too much. Like, they could have totally made something that just looked really cool, and then she never would have fit on it, and everybody would have been annoyed, and like right off the bat, they're like, no, she'll totally fit it. That's awesome. Randomly. Apparently, you could get this after 2019 with Steps High as a bundle. That is interesting. Just because normally they break down the sets instead of sticking them together. So I find that interesting. But they did that for some reason right before they did away with the sets altogether. So sadly, that is in theme. Oh, moving on because I am excited about this. Here we have Kaya's Teepee. This thing is just so big. There was no way I was going to be able to move it or anything to show it off. So we're going to look at it right here where it lives. This is Kaya's giant teepee. I don't even know if you could tell how big it is. This thing is huge. It's as tall as like, yeah, look, it goes like up to the table. I have my other things displayed on. So I have the first version of Kaya's teepee. There's another version in some form of like another version. This is the first one. It came out in 2002. And the set included Oh, not the cute stuff that came in here. Okay, yeah, it came with the giant teepee. It came with 2 of these, like, more orangey colored tulle mats. And it came with this little fire pit. I love this. Like, other historical characters at the time just got a bed. Kaya gets an entire house. It is so big. It's elaborate. I love it. Yeah, the first version to me is everything. So that's where she can go. And it's totally empty and dark in there. It'd be much better if this were like outside in the daylight. Because then, like, yeah, all the sun would be coming down to the top. It'd be nice and lit inside. It's dark in there and it's empty. Here are the 2, yeah, we'll show. These are the 2 tulle mats that come with it. They are not stained because of me. They have like brown patches on them to make them look more natural or worn or something. I believe like they cover the door or something, the opening to the teepee. Maybe. They're often displayed there, so I put them there. This giant teepee hide covering, it's like held down here by these little ties, and it literally is one piece that wraps all the way around. I wonder what all of this is. Is it just texture, or is it meant to seem like pieces of hide sewn together? It's so amazing. It's amazing. And you've got like sort of a dark color going up here. I don't know why it is dark, but I love it. It's detail. It's lovely. Going on the other side, it's weird. I'm just doing this with my phone. See? It just kind of looks the same. It's one big piece. It's so funny. Yeah, there are instructions. They're in a pamphlet. I don't have the pamphlet. I'm so sorry. That is going to be just like a theme with me. So I don't remember how you built it. I built this like right after Phantom and I moved into this house. And I'm sure I either managed to do it from memory, which would be surprising, or I had the pamphlet at the time. But oh my God, it's so cool. This big piece, it wraps around and ties down to these poles. They go into this sort of, I don't know if it's cardboard, like a corrugate thing covered in something. It's brown, it's spotty. I can't really show that off. And that is like a big sort of round-ish piece. You fold it up when you're not using it. It's very cool. But all of these little pieces, oh, that one's coming out. Yeah, you literally have to sort of nestle them into these little holes, and you have to like arrange them a certain way so they lie together in a certain way and create this sort of antler look. And there are even 2 sticks that you put in here, and they're the ones that are like sticking out to the back to hold the whole thing up and open. Oh my goodness. To me, this is fantastic. It will always be better than the others. Even with the slight setback, which I will get to in a minute. First, I will show off this fire pit. I don't know what the orange is in there for. See? It looks like stones, rocks going around. And then there's like orange. It's always been there. I don't know why. And then you could see the logs on top. There are a bunch of logs sticking up, and it's great. There's a little bit of different paint on them, some darker colors to that brown. So I don't know, but to me they're detailed, and the paint makes them seem more real. And there's a light in there. The fire is not lit. There's a light in there, and it's really cool. We'll show it off in a second. So those are the pieces that come with Kaya's teepee set. Oh, that's right here. Look, are they quills? Are they giant quills? What are they? Are they bones? I don't know. These are so cool. These, you slip them through here. Yeah, in the little holes that are provided. Yeah, to keep it together. I don't know. That would seem like giant porcupine quills. Or are they bones? I don't know. Part of horns. Or something more cool details. So that's everything that comes with the set. And now I can sort of show off like the only setback to this adorable set. So here's Kaya just standing in front of her teepee. She looks so cute. Home sweet home. I just adore. Just like the authenticity, the realness. I adore it. And she's tired. She's had a long day. She just wants to go inside the teepee. Go to sleep. So you could do that. You could put Kaya in the teepee like that. I don't like what I'm doing. I can tell her hair is being ruined even more right now. I'm gonna just shove her in there. See, I'm just gonna shove her in there. She can go all the way in there. She could even sit up. You won't be able to see it. Do you get my point? Okay, so that was like the one drawback to this original teepee. Like, the realness is unbelievable. I'll never get over it, but the playability was a big issue. Yes, you can fit her all the way in there. I didn't do it. You actually can sit her up. Like, I think when I bought this, I was trying to prove a point, and I did that, and then never again. So yeah, you have to, like, think about, like, do you like how detailed it is and how amazing it is, or do you want to be able to play with it? If you're a kid, you definitely want to be able to play with it. So you can't see what she's doing in there. You can't really play with her in there. So that was like a pretty big issue to this original teepee. To me, it's a smaller issue. I don't play with her in there, but I totally see why it is a problem. And check out the little things that were holding it together. See, like, even if you take that out to kind of open it up, see, now you can see inside of it more, but still, here's Kaya. There you go. She's sitting in there. So she could totally fit. Look how much room is in there. It's awesome. But she's alone in the dark. That's disconcerting all of a sudden. Oh, but look. Now Kaya can get warm in the evening outside of her teepee by her fire. I had to put new batteries in there. Check to see if it worked. There's a little button that turns on this fire. I thought that it made little crackling noises. For some reason, that's in my memory bank. But I'm wrong. Unless it's broken. But it doesn't seem broken. Look at that. Look at the little fire going on in there. It's a light. Little red lights, but they kind of flash like a little crackling fire. Like, oh, do you see that? I love that effect. Look at that. That's so cute. So yeah, she's getting warm by the fire in my basement. That's dangerous. So there was a second version of the teepee that came out later, and it's very different, actually. I'll put in a picture. It was like this dark tan faux hide teepee, but it did not have like this thick kind of material. I think it was more like made out of her dresses. So it was like this big tan dress teepee. The thing about that one, though, was that there was no base for that. It was much more open, and it was much bigger. All the other pieces were exactly the same, I think. And originally, oh, it was funny. I was not a fan of the second version when I worked at AG. There was just something like about constantly walking around it, and I thought I would grow to love it. And I don't know, I would just think like, I have mine. Mine is so much better. This thing is just like, there's no detail. It's just simple and big and just way too open wide. I'm annoyed that the second version has way less detail and pieces that make it seem real. This thing is everything. But like, you can tell why they did it. The problem with her being able to get into her teepee. So they made it this wide open thing so she could live out her whole little world inside of her teepee. It just didn't look as good. Now, years later, that's exactly how I feel. I'm much more appreciative. Not as whiny as like walking around in the store and just being like, I like this thing, blah. I'm much more appreciative, but I still like mine more. It looks better, but the playability was better of the other one. Like, even though I might have thought of it as empty and plain or like whatever, you could play in it. Kids could play in it. That makes it more worth it in that sense. In your imagination, it's so much more real because she's literally in it and you're in it with her. You could probably, if you're a small child, you could probably fit in it with her. And just mentioning the third or last version of the teepee, it's not really like a different version. It was taking the second version and putting it together with something else, and we're going to look at that in a second. So the third version was just Mattel smacking things together. I'll get to that. So As awkward as it is to make this part of the video down here, I'm just kind of sitting on the floor holding my phone. I'm sorry if things are shaky. Let's finish up this video by looking at Kaya's Bedroll and Shield set. Okay, so this is Kaya's Bedroll and Shield set. It comes with a bedroll and some stuff and a shield. This set also came out in 2002. Because apparently she got all of her good stuff in 2002. They had great ideas and great plans for her in the beginning, and she got all sorts of great stuff the year she was released. And that's it, and enough of the ranting. So yes, there is a shield. And the bedroll part is like a giant mat. And there is this little like rabbit fur pillow. And you get I guess a buffalo hide blanket and a deer hide blanket. Deerskin blanket. Hide, skin. Gross. Yay! Culture! It's my culture, but maybe I still shouldn't say that. So if you look at the shield, it's like held up on 3 giant sticks. I don't know why there are little white tips. There are white tips at the top of the bottom. Is that supposed to make it seem like they were sharpened? As if these were almost like spears. Is that supposed to be the wood? Underneath? I don't know. So you kind of separate those. And you got your shield right here. This is the pattern on it. Circle shield. It's very, very pretty. And I'm not going to be rude and say that these remind me of pizzas. I just did. I'm very sorry. That's not very appropriate. And they have these little ties that are sort of woven, wrapped around the outside, the edge of the shield. And yeah, and it's like tied to it right here. And yeah, sometimes it's a little flimsy, but also if you're showing it off and messing with it, then totally, yeah, it won't stand up. Ah! And there are also these little feathers. Fake feathers. This one is so flimsy, Lil. Can you even see it? They're on these beads here, red and white beads. They're tied to the bottom. You can see that fake feather a bit better. It's so cute. So I guess you put the shield, wherever you want, but it seems kind of like you put it outside the teepee in front. Sort of like a house number or like an address kind of sign. Kaya's family lives here kind of deal. I think that's how that goes. And honestly, her bed is like so simple. So perfectly accurate. It's realistic and lovely. It's so cute. It's a bunch of blankets, a bunch of warm blankets. Love it. Look at this big thing. Yeah, it's like as big as a bed because she needs to be able to lie down on it. It's the same look as like the Thule mat that came with her food. So these are just like chopsticks. I mean, they're not literally chopsticks. They're very, very thin, but they have that. They're made out of like flattened skewers. I'm so annoyed I can see my phone like the shadow. This is annoying. This is a pillow. Isn't that so cute? It's supposed to be like maybe faux rabbit fur, something very, very soft. There's a tie here. I've always wondered, does it actually have a pillow inside? Because this is like sewn shut. Yeah, it is. I've never paid attention. I don't pay attention to these things, you guys. It's literally a pillowcase. How cute is that? There's a pillow in here. I just thought this was cute. This is this like faux, fluffy, white rabbit pillowcase. Because there's these ties and you can see in there and there's a pillow. Look at the pillow. You can't really see it. Okay, it just seems like a giant version of the saddle pad. Seems to be the color of like the adorned deerskin dress. Feels the same. I don't think I have to take it out, but this is actually a pillowcase, and there's a pillow in there, and I didn't know that until now, and that's really, really cool. So there you go, which is maybe like that. You put the wrapping in the back. It's like that. And now Kaya can take a rest. She can lay down on her. Yes, because the doll's eyes closed. I haven't put one down in a while, other than like to put on her moccasins. I'm not paying attention. See, she's gone to sleep. That's how comfortable she is. And then you're going to get 2 blankets. Whoop. It's like a fake deer hide Look how shiny that is. Isn't that cute? Light brown fur, faux fur. It's very faux. And it has like this, can't hold it open. It has like an irregular kind of shape to it. It's all more of the realness. This poor animal was robbed of its fur, its hide, for a very good reason, to keep her warm. So it's so real. Look at that, the irregular edges. Oh, this is just a fluffy fabric that seems like a deer hide. And the same thing goes for the buffalo one. This one is a different kind. It's like fluffy. See, it seems more kind of like shag carpet, brown shag carpet. I love this. This one is my favorite. I think this is very realistic. It's a lovely, realistic kind of, fake, maybe deer. I think it said it was supposed to be deer, so yeah, it's totally right. But I just like this one more. Look at that. It's a, no, it's not like bear. No, I don't think so. I think it was buffalo. I think that's why it's so fluffy like this. It would be the buffalo hide. It also has this irregular, the irregular edges, because it's a hide. Is that not so cool? This is one of the parts I like more, and I hope I'm showing it off well. She's so sleepy, she can't give us the answer. So we're just gonna put that on her and let her go to sleep. Is that not the cutest thing in the world? It's so simple, but it's real. I live for it. I just live for it. You live for this set. The shield is great. This is so cute. She's so warm looking and she's so sleepy. She doesn't even notice me messing with her. So yeah, if I put the mat in there, see how you can barely see it? Again, that's like the issue with this teepee, but that's always what I would do. I would put that right in there. That's why you saw it in there. And I'd put like the pillow right there. And then I'd take her 2 blankets and I want to make sure that you can still see the mat, so you can sort of still see that it's like her bed. It's got to be a little messy. I don't imagine Kaya like wakes up in the morning every day and just sort of like makes her tulle mat bed. Oh wow. So yeah, I just put it like that. But you see how you can't really see the amazing cuteness that I've done. Yeah, that's the deal with this teepee. But her little house, her teepee, her bed, it's all set up. The 2 sets together, this whole thing, it's absolutely fantastic. Like, have you noticed that all of this great stuff came out in 2002? And then she just never got anything this amazing ever again? It's like later on, all she got were like animals. She got animals and like a cruddy copy of her craft kit. And the only other thing I can even think of to mention is that, yeah, they threw away the shield later on. And then they put the bedroll part, like I said, with the second teepee, the second version of the teepee, and that became Kaya's teepee and bedroll. Yeah, so it's not really a different version. They just got rid of this, and right, like I said, that's way more of a, isn't that such a Mattel thing to do? I feel like this was also when they created this teepee and bedroll set. Was it more around Be Forever time? Because that's a very Be Forever thing to do. Again, get rid of something good and slap 2 other things together. Let me know if you think that sounds like a very Be Forever thing to do. So that is it. And that is all I can think of to say about these adorable sets. I'm sorry if this part of the filming, this part of the video was a little bit weird. I do love this teepee. Let me know if you love this teepee and the set that's in there. And the stuff that we looked at so far. Let me know if you love Kaya's accessories and what we've looked at so far. This was fun, you guys. This was fun, Kaya. Yeah, I think we are going to wrap up this accessory video here. I don't even know how long this video is going to be. So, next video, we will look at the rest of her accessories. I believe we will be able to get it all done in the next video. We will look at the stuff that's like sitting right over there that we didn't get to look at. It'll be great. But before Kaya and I go, my goodness, I really want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, me and Kaya today. We're very appreciative. Thank you for taking time to watch our video. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you in the next video. That should be exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there. So yeah, really appreciative. As always, means a lot to us, and we hope you enjoyed. So, until next time, I've been KrissyM, and that's Kaya, and we hope you all are doing well out there, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, this shaky camera. Bye, everyone. Thank you again.
あなたの名前呼んだらそこで突然目が覚めそう